It's that time again. Time to color the folds. We need to use colored markers to cover up the white that's in the middle of each fold, to keep it from flashing bright white in such stark contrast to the colored inks that are around it. You want to work from light to dark when doing this. Start with your lightest color first and work towards your darkest color. That way you don't contaminate your lighter colors with dark colored ink. You simply use the side or the tip of the marker as needed to color the white with the necessary color to make it blend in with the surrounding color. Take your time when doing this so you don't make marks where you don't want them. It's important to turn the part the right way so that this will be as easy as possible to make the marks. I had a really difficult time finding a marker to match the foundation color. The gray was just too difficult to find a good match for, so I decided to use this purple marker to do this because it sort of matches the foundation color. The darker color, I mean. I probably could have found a better match if I'd invested more money in the markers that I'm using, like maybe some sort of $10 Copic marker or something like that. You can match the colors rather well if you're willing to spend the time and money to do that. It's also important to do this to the edges that have tabs, where another part will be joined up. For these, it can help to fold the tab over some while marking it. You also want to overlap the color a little bit onto the tab itself. This ensures that the white will not be seen when the other part is glued to this part. Additionally, you want to be sure to do this to all the raw edges that are just simply cut cardstock, like you see on this long side of the house here. In short, you just want to be sure to treat all edges or folds that could possibly flash white. It's a very exciting time. It's time to assemble the walls. Here I'm test fitting the pieces to make sure that they're going to fit together well. For all these wall joints, I'm not going to be smoothing and thinning the glue because I want to have the longest possible set time to be able to adjust and readjust the parts as necessary to get the best fit while gluing. I carefully bring the two parts together and start to hold them from the back side. It's often helpful to have some moist paper towels or a damp cloth next to you while doing this. Just don't get any water on the ink because it will definitely cause the ink to smear and be water damaged. It's important to wipe off any excess glue with your fingertip as needed. Just don't get any water on the ink, it will not do well. I'm just holding the parts together and waiting for the glue to start to set, all the while doing my best to press the tabs against the back with my fingertips. Once you detect that the glue is setting and you've got a bond started, then it's possible to actually flip the part over and press the tabs into place in a more purposeful way. It takes time and patience, and you have to keep working it until the glue actually sets and you have a good bond going. Now I'm testing the fit of the long wall before gluing it to the rest of the assembly. Frequently, it helps to adjust your tabs before trying to glue them. Gluing all the rest of the wall joints goes pretty much the same way as what's been shown so far, so I'm just going to speed blast through this. You can always slow the footage down if you want to see it in more detail. Here I'm again using scissors to help get the tabs pressed into place. Here's what we have so far. I just wanted to show you what the inside of the model looks like at this point. There's one more joint left to glue. I must have been in a hurry because I just smoothed the glue there. I'm just making sure that the last tab is pressed down well. All the wall tabs are now glued, but as you can see the model is pretty flippy-floppy at this point. We need something to help strengthen it. We need, you guessed it, gussets! That's right, gussets. Oh, I suppose I should give you a better shot of the outside so you can see what the model's looking like from the exterior. That would be nice. Here are the gussets right here. Just look at them sparkling in the incandescent light. Let's get started installing them. You just apply the gussets like any other gussets that we've done. Now for the last two gussets. As you can see, the gussets have added a lot more strength to the model. It still flexes and wiggles, but not nearly as much. Let's assemble the roof. Here we can see how the two roof pieces will go together. The roof is very straightforward to assemble and goes together like a lot of the other parts that we've assembled. The roof has a problem. It's very flexible in the center and can bend very easily, as you can see. We need to do something to fix this. We're going to add some stiffeners to make this stronger. We'll add stiffeners here and here on the underside of the roof. Here we have two short stiffeners ready to go on the roof. Let's go ahead and glue them on. The stiffeners are dry. Let's see how it all turned out. The roof is a lot more solid now. It no longer bends in the middle like it had been doing, as you can see here. That's how you assemble the roof. Now let's get this thing on the house.